This presentation is going to focus on how to set up your Bill.com account. Let me explain to you why we're using Bill.com and what it is. Bill.com is a payment portal that we use to pay you during the season. We will pay you every 30 days after we have invoiced the schools and have received payment. GSOA does not have access to any of your banking information. All the information that you enter is between you and Bill.com. You will receive an email from Bill.com which will allow you to create an account that will link to GSOA. The figure down at the bottom would be what it would look like when it comes in via email. You may have to check your spam folders to make sure that that you've received it. Before going any further in this presentation, you need to make sure that you have the adequate banking information where you want your direct deposit to go. This figure below shows you if you're using your checkbook, you're going to need to have access to your 9-digit routing number and your account number. This information will have to be imported into the Bill.com portal when you start to set up your account. Once you receive an email from Bill.com, this is what it'll look like. You'll notice that there is a button in the middle that says sign up for e-payments. You would click on this button to start the process. That button will take you to Bill.com and to the account screen. Now, if you already have an account on Bill.com, just log into your established account and that will create the linkage to GSOA. If not, you need to create an account where you'd have to enter in your first name, your last name, and a password, and then select Create Account. Before creating the account, Bill.com wants to verify that it is you who is creating the account. We're suggesting that you use a text message to your phone number. Please make sure that you put your phone number in correctly at this point, because if you make a mistake or a typo in your phone number, it's very, very difficult to fix this. You would hit Next. Once you receive the confirmation code via text, just enter it into the dialog box and hit Submit. The next screen that will be presented to you is adding a guest payment option. Just click No, skip this down at the bottom. Bill.com in general just wants to know what the relationship is between you and GSOA. If you're not using a federal tax ID number and a business, you are an independent contractor with GSOA. If you have a federal tax ID number, you would use I'm a business and select that. For most of us, just select I'm an independent contractor. Next step is to put in your account information, your full name, your phone number, your mailing address. Your business type will be sole proprietor, industry will be recreation, and then for accounting software, hit the drop-down list and go down to the bottom and say I do not use software, and then click Submit. Next, put in your information for your account. And again, that's going to be your full legal name, your date of birth, which is pretty much used for trying to recover or reset your password if you forgot it. And then you need to put in your social security number or your federal employee identification number if you're using it as a business, and then hit Next. Okay, we're almost to the end here. This is one of the most important steps where you have to put in your banking information. You need to make sure that you put your name as is listed on your bank account, your account type, whether it's checking or savings, your routing number, your bank name, your account number. You have to enter that twice for verification. Use the figure below to show where you find the routing number and account number off of the check, and then hit Save and Finish. The next will be, it's asking you how you want to be paid via either standard ACH delivery, which takes usually 2 to 4 business days. There are no fees associated with that. If you select the expedited function, Bill.com will charge you 1% to make this happen. I would suggest that you use the standard ACH delivery. It's been our experience over the last couple of years that payments are definitely within 2 days. Now you'll be logged into Bill.com and it'll show your account there and it'll show that you are connected to Georgia Soccer Officials Association. You'll notice that there's a button that says Invoice Georgia Soccer Association. You would never enter an invoice for us. We do that as part of our payment scripts, that we would actually enter the invoices on your behalf, and you'll get an email once an invoice has been loaded and ready for pay. After completing all the steps, you will receive a verification email from Bill.com to say that you are connected to Georgia Soccer Officials Association. If you have any issues with Bill.com and you have not received this email, please send an email to assigner@gsoa.net. Include your name and state that you did not get the verification email from Bill.com. But that's all the steps that you need to take to get set up to be paid via direct deposit from GSOA.